it okay to ignore negative feedback? Hello, I'm Penny Eccles, and welcome to my series of leadership tips. Well, the answer to my question is it's okay to ignore negative feedback, but it really does depend on who gave it to you. To me, I think being a good leader means really understanding yourself. I think Carl Jung said that until we understand ourselves, we can't help others properly. So, feedback is vitally important to achieve that mission, to really know what your strengths and your weaknesses are. There's really no harm in knowing more about you. So that means wholeheartedly accepting the good bits, which is sometimes something that we struggle to do, and also listening and receiving the less good bits. But there is a skill, I believe, in handling that negative feedback. Uh, for years, as a younger person, I would deeply take feedback to heart. And this is something that I've never told anybody. But when I had one of my children, um, I went into labour quite quickly. I gave birth, and soon after, I found myself in the doctor's surgery having a regular appointment, and I burst into tears. And the doctor asked me what was the matter because, of course, a new mum, uh, that is a big signal that you should really inquire about their mental health. And it was at that point that I told them that somebody had said something really nasty about me in a staff survey that I had had sight of. Uh, which, when I think about it now, is ridiculous because I should have been thinking about my newborn baby. But this is just to highlight how much I would really take feedback quite personally. But over the years, I've developed skills of dealing with it. And my number one skill for dealing with negative feedback is have an authorized sulk. I found that if I allow myself a day to sulk about something and to just process it in my mind, but I'm only authorized to take that one day, it's easier to get over things. And I've dealt with it and it's over. Interestingly, Sarah Millican, the stand up comedian, said that she used to sometimes get bad reviews and she made a pact with herself that she would only be sad about it until the next time she ate. And because she always ate at lunchtime, she knew she had a finite window of time to have a really good dwell on the issue. So, number one, have an authorized sulk. But secondly, really think about that feedback. Were there some bits that might be right? Is there somebody that you trust and you can ask and just really test that concept? Was that right? When I say somebody that you trust, I don't mean somebody that you love, because somebody that you love will always try and make you feel better. So somebody that you trust and respect. And then importantly, I want you to think about in what spirit was that feedback given? What was in it for that person? If it was issued in a mean spirited and harsh and unsympathetic manner, you can put that in the bin because nobody should make anybody feel like that. But if you feel that person offered that feedback to help you advance your career, or because they think that there's something that is a barrier to you advancing your career, it really is worth listening to. So, my advice to you is don't ignore all feedback. Some absolutely you can ignore, but healthy feedback is a really good skill to have and to receive as a leader.